So I'm gonna tell you a story about how this ceiling mount ruined me and my sister's relationship. I think it's only fitting that the mount is still in the video, but this is also gonna be a Am I the Asshole story, because I need someone to tell me if I'm crazy, because I feel crazy and I feel gaslit. So my sister has been with her boyfriend for 7 years, and I have been there for all of it, okay? I was the person who drove her to their first date. For 5 years, this man would come over every single day. I'm talking about every single day. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not trying to be a Tana Mojo here, exaggerating my story. No, he has been here every single day, with the exception of maybe 3 days out of the 365 days that he wasn't here for whatever apparent reason, okay? And me and my sister share a room. That is very important, okay? I'm gonna show you that our beds, they literally kiss. Our beds literally kiss, okay? So, for 5 years, I endured this man being in my house every single day in the room with me here. So in the beginning, when we started to notice that he would come over all the time, I would voice to my mom about how annoying it was. I would voice to my mom how I don't want him here all the time. I would voice to my mom that this is unhealthy, it's not cool, it's irregular. Like, I would tell her. And my mom would then tell my sister the same thing, being like, doesn't he have a house? Doesn't he have a family? Doesn't he have somewhere to sleep tonight? Why doesn't he pay rent if he's here all the fucking time? Which I personally agree with. And yeah, so there was a time where my mom would tell her, and we would voice our concerns to my sister, being like, you should tell him to stop coming over so often, and you should stop bringing him over so often. Did it ever change? No, because my mom is a little sweet lady. Unfortunately, she isn't going to be confrontational about it at all, but she just gave up, okay? She just gave up and was like, whatever, he's here all the fucking time. Who cares? Who cares, right? So on my side, of course, I would definitely voice to my sister and be like, hey, sister, can you please stop bringing him so often? You know, he's here all the time. I need some me time. You know, did she ever, like, take those concerns into consideration? No, she did not. So for 5 years, my family endured him coming every single day. It was just something that we just accepted, okay? Unfortunately, it was something that we just accepted. To keep the peace, we accepted it. Now, fast forward 5 years. My mom and my sister's boyfriend get into a mini altercation. The miniest altercation, and it's because my mom was trying to close the door speaking to her daughter, and he tried to intervene and put his hand in the door. She closed it on his finger. He should have moved his hand. That's my hot take. I will stand by that. So because of this mini altercation, my mom told my sister, he's banned. He can't come back. All right? It was such an ugly muck up that my mom was like, no, he's not here anymore. I don't want him over. So for a year, he was banned from my house. Within that year, I found so much freedom. I could walk around in my booty shorts. I can scurry from the bathroom to my room if I forget my towel. I can just lounge, maybe sometimes be without a bra. Just in my own house, I was comfortable with my family members to just be me, to just be comfortable, to be. So my mom, being the little sweet lady that she is, she told my sister after a year, hey, you can bring your boyfriend back, okay? You can be allowed over now. Which I didn't advocate for this. I literally told my mom, I said, please don't let him back. Please. Can you just please leave him banned? Please. But no, my mom, being the forgiving, nice lady that she is, she forgave him for the whole altercation. He never said sorry. They never said sorry. There was no conversation had. My mom was just being a nice mom to her daughter to let her boyfriend back at the house, okay? So boom, after a year, he's back in my house. The same cycle continues. The same issue that we had before, where he was here too often, came every single day, was here every single hour, was here with her all the time. I got my freedom taken away. I got my comfortability taken away. I just got my space taken away from me again. So what did I decide to do? I decided to buy a curtain to split. So that I can have my own space, right? Now, on 2 separate occasions, I brought it up to my sister, and I was like, hey, I just want to let you know that I'm going to get a curtain for the room so that I can have my own little privacy, can have my own little space. The first time I brought it up to her, she's like, oh, okay. Didn't say anything negative about it. Okay, cool. Me knowing my sister, I brought it up to her for a second time, okay? Just in case she didn't feel comfortable enough to express her negative thoughts about it, I brought it up a second time. I said, hey sister, I'm thinking about bringing a curtain so that I can close off my side, so I can have a little privacy in my own little space, you know? Hope that's okay with you. She said, yeah, that's fine. Never expressed anything negative. The day arrives where Amazon drops off my package, and her boyfriend is here when it arrives. I'm excited. I'm unboxing the hardware, I'm unboxing the slides, I'm unboxing everything so that I can get this shit up. Put it up! She leaves the room. He then proceeds to tell me, I hope you know this will ruin you and your sister's relationship. This is going to damage it. I'm taken aback. Because why are you telling me this? If I have asked her on 2 separate occasions if this is okay, and she has never said anything negative about it, she always said okay. So I respond with, why would it? Because why would it? It's literally just a curtain. He then tells me, oh, you're coping. You're coping. Of course, that shit pissed me off. He proceeds to tell me that he thinks I'm being a little extreme and that I should have just talked to him if I had a problem. Mind you, I already explained to you in the beginning of the story that we have already attempted to talk to them about this. This has been an ongoing issue for years. It's literally been years. And he's acting like we've never told him, as if this is so new to him. So I proceed to tell him, we have tried to talk to you guys about your unhealthy relationship with my house, about how you hear every single day. We've tried. He goes, no, you don't. No, you haven't. You haven't talked to me at all. Okay. So me and him are going back and forth. Where is my sister in all of this? Not in the room. Outside of the room. Which, not to get too personal, but it was so confusing for me because earlier that day, literally the whole week prior to that, like, little conversation that me and him had, me and her were okay. Me and her were good. Me and her were strong. We were awesome. You know when you're just having a really good time with your sister and you're very happy that you have a built-in best friend? It was a great week for us. It was a great type of days for us. And then all of a sudden he opens up his mouth and she's nowhere to be found. She then sneaks into the room, looks at me, doesn't say anything, and leaves. I put my foot down. I tell him, hey, that curtain's going up. It's gonna go up. I proceed to tell him, hey, I had my space when you weren't here. Unfortunately, I did enjoy the time that you weren't here because I had space. I had my space back. I had my house back. I had my house back. Like, what is there not to understand? He then proceeds to tell me about how this is going to ruin my relationship with my sister again, reiterating it, right? She totally cuts me off. Stops sharing her location with me. She blocks me on everything. Literally doesn't talk to me. So me being me, I go up to her that night and I'm like, hey, can we talk about this? Because I'm so confused. I'm literally so confused because it took him to say something for her to act this way towards me. I'm so confused. What did I do? Like, why did you have a problem with him and need for him to tell me something? She says, literally verbatim, is like, you should think harder about it. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what's wrong. You should just think harder about it. Thank you. The kicker of all of this is that me and her share a ChatGPT. And I saw her recent searches recently. And it is her asking ChatGPT why she should be affected by the curtain. So that is how this curtain ceiling mount, ruined me and my sister's relationship because I have not talked to her since then. And yes, he is a psychology major. But I guess me and my sister just both love toxic men. So you tell me, am I the asshole?